Anyway, onward for great non-justice and stuff, and unglorious gloriousness. Actually, before I continue, I will be momentarily back. Or right back, I should say, not momentarily back. Whatever, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Back to dying. Oh wait, no. Back to killing things that are way lower level than me, and then dying to things that are on level. If I could figure out how to, negate the continuous nonsensical healing that I get myself into an infinite loop of, that boss fight wouldn't be that bad. HP sap doesn't really help. Though, let's see. Do I have any more hunts in Rabbitnaster that I need to do? That one. That's the Namyensa one that I didn't feel like doing earlier. And then those are all in different places, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and check the board. The bounty board or whatever, and then we'll go ahead and go to probably Bujurba. Do we have one in Bujurba? Or we might continue the storyline, I don't know. I really would like to actually get the airship, to be honest. That's the Namyensa again. Derp-a-dur-dur-dur. I don't have one in Bujurba, never mind. Well, you know what, actually? Let's see, what is Balfenheim? Alright, then let's go to Balfenheim. I'm feeling a little bit airshippy, lacking or whatever. I miss my airship. And I think we do actually get it soon, because I'm pretty sure we unlock it when we go to the next storyline place, which should be the tower, unless I'm mistaken. Which is also a good place to grind, so I don't see why not. Sounds like a plan to me. Stan, Stan's got a plan, etc, etc. Probably should just go to the teleporter. Actually, because we did some hunts, let's actually go to the clan house first. Every Final Fantasy has an airship in it, yes. The older ones, or I should say the earlier ones, usually had an airship, a boat, and I guess that was usually it, actually. They usually had some boat at some point, like Final Fantasy IX had a boat that you used, that you would get prior to the airship, which would allow you to get to a second island or something that would then get you the airship, etc, etc. Yeah, most of them have Sid. I think they might all have Sid, I'm not sure. It's too hard for me to remember, especially since I haven't played some of them. I'm a headhunter now. 2 teleport stones and 2 ethers, that's good. Ward of Justice already. Well, apparently I've ranked up twice since I last been here. Apparently Oliver's back, so I was told to tell a friend, so thusly I told a friend that Oliver is back. X potions, sweet. I now command 4 espers. Oh yeah, you get some bonuses for every time you get an extra esper as well. My quill, what? Extolling praise my quill doth find delight. Okay. Sure. A high arcana. You can actually steal this from espers as well. I may as well grab these. Rabbinaster. Of course there's one in Rabbinaster right now as I decide to continue with the story slightly. Yes, yes, you're an intermediary. I know. And of course he's right next to the Garum Scythe waterway. I don't think it is, Miss Pac-Man. Let's see. I believe Mont Blanc is actually in a couple other Final Fantasies. Not a lot, maybe like 3 or so other ones. Yes, yes, intermediary. I know. Intermediate area? That's not right. Oh, and apparently Gertie's giving me that quest. Hello. He will not make you. He won't even do the hunt. You don't have to worry. It's not like a race to do the trickster or something. I think he'll show up when you're fighting it, but you can do it whenever. It doesn't really matter. Intermediary. Okay. That one's in Bujurba. Lately there have been a number of incidents. Take extra care. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a random chance that we'll now actually have to fight someone near hunts or during hunts or something. Now that we've hit a certain rank, I believe. Can't quite remember that happens. He gives you a hint that there are people being attacked after you hit the rank that I believe we're on, actually. So. It could be, Dark Lord, it could be. Never underestimate. Actually, it's... Since we're... Oh my god, this area is just horrid for my computer. I need me an Intel computer, man. I need me an Intel computer. They run emulators so much better. Since we're on this little clan spree, let's go ahead and check the clan provisioner. Since we've ranked up twice, he should have some new loot. That could be useful. Bubble reverse. Hey, bubble! Totally buying that. And teleport stones we're good on. This is useful in certain encounters, certain boss fights or certain espers, where you can actually use... the enemy will actually use reverse on you and then start curing and stuff like that. So you can put that on, or so it does not have an effect, etc., etc., whatever. You get what I'm saying. Different sizes. Everything's different sizes. My god. What have we done? Okay. Southgate is the teleport stone, I believe? I believe it is. We could just fly there, but to be honest, I just feel like teleporting. So whatever. Hello, owned _115885. You have quite the unique name. And we need to go to the port of Balfenheim and talk to that crazy guy who's probably going to tell us to go to a tower, at which point we're like, hey, you can use the airship. And then I'm like, sweet Jesus, I can use the airship. And that's basically how the story goes. Final Fantasy, Sleepy's version. Also, don't know why, but people still follow me on Twitch, even with the giant, like, banner on the top that says, don't follow me on Twitch, essentially. The viewer lists on every site, as far as I'm aware, are kind of finicky sometimes. My viewer list is now perfect, though. Because I have an external IRC client, and it will track everybody and their mother. The actual viewer count is still messed up, though. I don't really care about that, though. I believe my viewer count and your viewer list are the same, because I have 4 viewers and you have 4 people on your viewer list. Let's see. Showing off now like a boss. I mean, not follow me as in didn't unfollow me or whatever. I mean, people are still, like, I still get emails every once in a while that someone followed me on Twitch. And I'm like, can you not read the giant thing that says go over here instead? People are stupid. Whatever. Anyway, continuing on to meet what's his name. Also, glorious view here. I always like Balfenheim. Looks nice. Although the water in this game's kind of crappy, but whatever. It's a PS2 era Final Fantasy game. The water is not going to look magnificent. Will you need to talk to you? Yes. Enter the Mans. Mains. Whatever. Manse. The Governor. Governor. I will probably try and figure out how to get it on
Ships in the
somewhere.
water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood.
Driftwood. Slow down because of 720p.
Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering amidst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well.
Perfectly slowed down.
Sid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Sid searches for.
Luckily, it's not slowing down enough that the speech becomes a terrible problem. It's basically running as if it was the European version.
Nethicite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike the Sun Crest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Sun Crest is the source of all Nethicite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethicite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethicite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Sun Crest first, right? Don't we?
As we promptly
Across the
begin
sea,
to ignore
and tower on a
Redis's little
distant
throw it
shore.
away thing there.
Redis?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Yay, we have a guest. A fairly strong guest. I don't understand why that crystal wouldn't fit. All of the crystals that are in these airships are the exact same size and shape. Like, I don't... Hey, it's the weird clothing people again. Yes, yes. What are you people? Get on. We've already had this talk to us, and we've got a thing that'll let us fly there. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Hey. I like how he comes all the way from the airport with it. He's got like a little backpack. I don't know if you've noticed that, but He's got a little backpack with like wings on it. It's like a little bat backpack. Batpack, if you will. I don't understand the point of these people. They just repeat crap constantly. Take care. Yes, yes. What is he gonna do if he saves you a slice? Is he gonna mail the pizza to you? I don't know if it would still be tasty at that point. Did I just see? Oh, never mind. Thought there was a glitch there. Turns out there's no pathway. So now I have to walk all the way back over to the aerodrome. Mail it to him. You have to do some serious like refrigeration mailing there, otherwise that pizza is not going to be very tasty anymore. Where's the drome at? Otherwise known as an airport to normal people. Or a helicopter pad, technically, since everything's VTOL in this world. Making friends like a boss. Can you mail stuff in a sheet of paper? I don't think you can. Just a sheet of paper. And Dark Lord's off. I was gonna say goodbye, but he already left before I had noticed it, so... oh well. Although by doing that, I've then said goodbye, without actually saying goodbye. It's like some sort of space-time continuum rift or something. I don't know. Getting fancy there. Probably fancier than need be. Probably fancier than ever need be, to be honest. Get all, like, Star Trek-y on this Final Fantasy playthrough. Okay, so now we should have flight to Nalbina. Yay! There it is. We now have access to this person, which handles all private airships, which includes the Strahl, which is a private airstrip, or airship, I said. Blarg. From the airdrome to the desert waste, I'll be there to keep the Strahl in tip-top shape, Kupo. I like how everyone, when they're reading like letters from Muggles, they say the Kupo part. Would you like to board now? Yes, please. We now have an airship. Yay! So we can go anywhere. Our destination is that. But as you can see, we can fly to places that have a landing spot, which apparently includes the Nam Yinsa Sea, which is good. You cannot fly everywhere. Certain places, such as underground places or forests, you cannot fly to. That just kind of makes sense. Like the Waterway or the Feywood, because there's nowhere to land. Kind of surprised we can't go to the Mount Baramases, to be honest, but there you go. So let's go ahead and go to the Ridorana Cataract. Off we go. We also get a pretty cool cutscene, if I'm not mistaken, from the intro of the game, if I even showed that to anybody. I don't think we have. Nope, apparently we get a different cutscene. Never mind. You can't parachute from the ship, but when you actually go to a place, I'm not sure how you get off the ship, because it's like way up in the air, you know, camouflaged. Maybe you just like slide down the rope that attaches it. Oh, here's the cutscene I was talking about. Yay, cutscenes. Yay, giant tower that we have to go up. Yay, giant towers. Also, lovely Niagara Falls-esque waterfall over there. Actually, waterfalls everywhere, because, you know, Final Fantasy, make it as crazy as physically possible. If that's even physically possible, I don't think it is. Rainbows! Also not sure why this place has a landing spot. I guess you can land on the rocks and everything. That seems kind of risky, though. I mean, bad place to build a tower, to be honest. It's not where I would build a tower. I would build a tower in the middle of land, flat land, not on the edge of a, you know, as Vaughn almost falls off.
A tower on distant shore.
Good job, Vaughn.
And about its peak, a piercing mist.
Well, that ruined that part. Jeez. Jeez.
And in that mist, the Suncrest waits.
Also another Esper.
My lady, your words still sound of doubt. Pray you reach your answer ere we the Suncrest.
I also like how he speaks. Just point that out.
And Should I choose revenge, what then?
Then your woe shall be your own.
There you go. I really like Redis. Really do. He's up there with both here, to be honest.
If something untoward should happen to me, you're taking the straw.
Untoward? What's this about?
I am the leading man. Might need to do something heroic. Don't worry, I'll show you how to fly her.
There you go. Vaughn is now a sky pirate. Yay! Who is this person? Is that who you're asking? That's Ash. Where have you been this whole time? There should be a save point around here, I think. But anytime you land the straw, it stays there until you use it again. So try not to forget where it is. It'll show up on the map. There's a little anchor. You walk up to the anchor, use it, and then you'll be flying off. Don't leave it there and then, you know, teleport around the world and then forget where you left it. Bad way to do the airship thing. Because then you'll have to come back to where you left it, assuming you can remember where it is, and fly it out. But this is our next area, and because I'm tired, I'm going to end it all cliffhanger-esque. And I'm going to end it with a dramatic view of an ice shield. I was going to get a dramatic view of the tower, but I can't actually look up that high, sadly. Anyway, right as Dark Lord gets back, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the continuous stream of jokes in the chat. My god, jokes everywhere.